So we got a bit more.
And we're on to chapter 2. Shmatta and Sizzle. The goblins eagerly tell you the location of their camp and also reveal that they have buried chests full of loot all over the forest. But they also brag that it will be short work for their queen Shmatta and her shaman Sizzle to defeat your adventure party. They look forward to being rescued after you are all defeated. Setup. The secret goblin camp can be found at the location that contains all 3 symbols depicted on the captured gutless goblins. So there's a bone, a raven and a bat.
There's a raven here.
And a bone and a bat, so it's the graveyard. So that's the secret goblin camp.
Right.
Find the Shmatta and Sizzle tokens in the green tokens you put aside earlier.
Yep.
Place the black Shmatta token face up on the secret goblin camp location. Place the Sizzle shaman token face up on the runes location.
Which you're on.
Ooh. Now shuffle the remaining green tokens with jagged borders face down and then place 2 of them face down on each of the locations that show poison mushrooms. Do not remove any tokens on the remaining locations from the first chapter.
Is this a poison mushroom?
Yeah, that's
So does it
poison.
get 2?
2, yeah.
That one's a mushroom.
That
Yeah.
one is.
Yeah.
The hovel is.
And the cave.
That's it then. I've run out of tokens.
Your task, defeat both Shmatta and Sizzle to get the talisman.
Right.
Well, I might as well stay where I am then.
So we don't have to defeat these other ones then?
Well, you might have to get to it, I suppose. But
Well, we don't, do we?
Now they've got extra hearts, look.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. New rule. There's a new rule. As long as Sizzle has not been defeated, he will cast a spell whenever the time counter reaches a green space on the time track. Each hero must roll a die and follow the instructions in the table on the right. You may only open loot chests when there are no more enemies in the location and you have drawn the symbols of the chests, as in a fight. Continue reading as soon as you have defeated the Goblin Queen and her miracle worker. So if Sizzle is not defeated and we end up on this number 9 next, we would each have to roll the die, and if we roll a portal then it would be a wind gust. Place your hero figure on the forest. If you roll a 1 you are paralysed. Lay your figure down. Do not roll the die the next time you travel. Simply set your character upright again to show that it has recovered. If you roll a 2, evaporate. If you have rewards on the table in front of you, return one of your choice back to the reward bag. Or if you roll a 3 or 4, lucky break. The magic misses you and the time has no effect here.
It's getting a bit tricky now, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we need to get rid of Sizzle as quickly as possible.
I'm on it. I'm on Sizzle.
Whose turn is it?
Well, who defeated the final Gutless Goblin?
He did. It's my
yeah,
turn.
the
isn't
dude did, so it's your turn.
it? Right.
I would recommend going to Sizzle.
Yeah, but
Or
Sizzle requires 3 hats, and I've got very little chance of getting 3 hats, haven't I? Let's have a look what I've got in my
or
bag.
Shmatta.
Do we not need to do something with the hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to put 1 next to each of them.
That means they've got, so we've basically got to defeat them twice, haven't we? Because
Yes.
they've got 2 hearts.
So in my bag, I've got a shield, which is 1 sword. I've got a sword. I've got 1 hat. I've got a timer, a magic bag, and then I've got 2 more swords. So my chances of beating Shmatta are pretty good if I draw 3 of these out. Especially since I could pick out someone else's bag, so I could pick a hat out of someone's bag.
Yeah, but if you land on that time token, then I literally might get moved to the forest, which is all the way over here.
Yeah, but also I've got a cancel time one.
Oh yeah, well that's quite
So
good.
should I go for Shmatta? Should I just go for it and
Yeah.
just ignore these 2?
And you've got a negative time one as well.
But if we defeat these, we get some more rewards,
Yeah,
and they could be beneficial.
that's true.
I
That's
would
true.
recommend going for Shmatta.
You need to roll dice first and then decide, don't you, depending on...
No, I don't have to. I don't have to roll the...
Oh, so
the
you
die.
mean you want to stay where you are?
I could stay where I am and just see what's here and defeat them and then get some more rewards.
Yeah.
There could be treasure chests.
I mean, to be honest as well, if you do roll the die, there's a slight chance you're going to get that timer and then that'll change everything.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to try and defeat these two then. Right, so I've got a treasure chest and a treasure chest.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I give 2 rewards per each of them.
So,
Well, it says you may only open loot chests when there are no more enemies in the location and you have drawn the symbols of the chests, as in...
I need a hat.
Come on, hat.
3, right.
Oh.
Draw it from mine.
Before we do that though, before we draw from anyone else's bag, I got a negative time, so that moves back 1.
Yeah.
I got that cancelled, so that does nothing.
Apart
I've got
from
2
if
swords.
I would recommend pickpocketing from my bag.
Who's got the most? Can you have a look in your bags and see who's got the most hats?
I've got a double hat, I can put that back in. Well, I'd have to put
I
them all back in.
have 3. And I have 5 cards.
So I've got
So
1,
it's most
2,
likely that you're going to get 1.
3. That was there, to be fair, so I'd have to put that back in. Yeah, so I've got 2 hats in the bag.
Right, I'll go for his bag then.
I have 3 hats and 5 cards.
Right,
Or whatever
so
you want to call them.
Tokens.
let's hope that this is a hat.
Come on, hat.
Oh,
Oh, it's
time
a
and
tie.
plus.
So that means you can take another one out.
Yeah.
Come on, hat.
Yeah, I got hat and a sword.
Yay!
There we go.
So have you got both treasure chests?
No,
or just
just
one?
one. Just one. So I'll take that one.
So you get 2 rewards for that.
Yep. So let's see what these rewards are. So I've got a double sword, and I've got a sword and a cancel the time. So I think that cancelling the time.
Cancels that one.
No.
No. I'm giving it to somebody.
You can't use it until it's your turn.
How many swords have you got altogether?
2. Since one's there and one's in the bag.
He is short on swords. I'm better with hats because I can convert hats to swords, but I can't convert swords to hats.
Okay.
I've got 3 swords.
I'm going to give you the double sword then if you want.
No. I think I'm good with just hats. Since I could try to take out Sizzle with my hats. Couldn't I?
You still need 1 sword for him though.
Yeah,
I know. 1 there, 1 in there. I have 2. That's
But
probably
this will
not.
increase the chance of you getting another sword though.
Yeah,
Nah.
true. Right, you'll keep it then. Why don't you keep it?
Well, both of them. I'm just going to be burdened with all these swords
Well, I'll
now.
have some swords if you want, but I can convert hats to swords, but I can't do the swords to hats.
I'll give you a shield and that'll cancel a time if you get a time out, and I'll keep the double sword.
Okay.
Right.
So is it my turn now?
Yep.
I might as well stay where I am. Yeah.
Where's
So
the
what do I
Sizzle?
need? 3 hats and a sword. So in my bag, I've got 3 swords and 2 hats.
You're going to have to put everything back in then, aren't you?
Yeah. Come on, 3 hats and a sword. Oh man. Well, you're never going to get that though, are you? Oh yeah, because you'd have to draw one with a double out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 swords and a hat, so I've literally done nothing to Sizzle.
We need to be strategic about this. So what we need to do is, we need to give like 1 character doubles.
Yeah.
No, I could get it if I restock this, yeah? Get a ring, since that's a hat and a sword, isn't it? So that's my sword, and then get 2 hats.
Yeah, but you're limited really, aren't you? It's the chance of getting exactly that is quite low.
I have my power with the timers,
That's true.
and I have the mule, and I have some plus.
Yeah, that's true.
What I was thinking is, if we give a character double hats, double swords, and then if they remove tokens from their bag and they don't get those things, they're almost guaranteed to get them on their next turn, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, who's got the double sword?
You've got the double sword.
Yeah, you kept the double sword and gave me the cancel timer and a sword.
Right, I've got the double sword here.
I've got double hats
Have you got anything double in yours?
The ring, that's the only thing. The ring, the mule, the timer and the plus. And that's all I have.
Because the more we attack a boss, for instance, the more likely we are for this to progress.
Yeah, yeah.
So we need to be like, we need a boss slayer, I think.
But we can't pass any of these on now, can we?
No.
So this has got to be a strategy moving forward.
Yeah, we'll know for next time.
I think for as long as we can, we should stay where we are so we don't get blown about all over.
I have got a high chance though next turn, if I move onto Shmatta, of getting.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. Well, those three or those three. Basically, the only one you want to avoid is the timer, isn't it?
That one will allow me to draw another from my bag. So I can draw 4. So if I draw all of those, and not this.
Yeah.
So I've got a high chance of getting that boss next turn.
Okay. Ooh. So I did nothing to Sizzle then.
Yeah, right.
So Doodie's turn.
So I will roll.
You're not going to try and defeat these?
You can move anywhere.
Ooh. I would say come to Sizzle.
Yep, I'm coming to Sizzle. Right.
Is it a wise choice to go for the bosses now before we get any good treasures?
Yep.
Well, what do we need the treasure for, really?
Right,
Apart from,
Let's have a look what options are in here.
is there a lot of doubles in the rewards? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking there might be.
We might need them, yeah. This is true.
So we've got a hat and a plus, we've got a double.
Mule.
Yeah, we've got, yeah, they're all doubles basically. So look, we've got hat, sword,
Oh,
double hat, hat,
Right,
sword,
ready?
double sword.
I'm ready. Just saying it.
We need more of these rewards, I reckon, to defeat the bosses.
I could get a life down.
That might be what it's been set up for.
Let's go.
Right, so you need 3 hats and a sword.
Well, that's something. That's something.
1 hat. They're all something.
Right, so he's got his sword.
You need a double hat.
Right, yeah.
So who are you going to pick from? I've got a double hat in here, I think.
He
But
doesn't
you have to
necessarily
pick
need a double hat, he needs
I have,
a hat and a plus or something like that.
I have got a double hat, but I mean the chances are, because I've got
Right.
7.
Ready? Put it back in. Put it back in.
What have you got?
There's no point in drawing for me, I've only got 1 hat.
Right.
This is slim chance. I think Daddy's right. We need more rewards. Double rewards.
Oh, what are the chances of that?
God.
Right, so you've got rid of, the bosses require beating twice essentially, don't they? Because he's
Yeah.
got 1
Yeah.
heart on him. So we still need to defeat him 1 more time. So no reward, but it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
So should I, with my
get the treasure
tokens,
chest.
should I, but we said that I've got quite a high chance here of defeating Shmatta once, and then on my next turn I could always move back and get a treasure chest.
Well, I just thought you'd have even more chance, wouldn't you, if you got the treasure chest this time?
No, because if you have a look at what I've got in my hand here, other than this timer,
Oh yeah, you'd have to put everything back in your bag next time, wouldn't you?
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean now.
So should I go for it?
Yeah. Well, you're definitely going to be able to move at least 1, aren't you? Oh man.
To move the time on.
So, right, Sizzle's not defeated, so we need to follow these rules here. So we all need to roll the die.
Right, I'll go first then. So I got a 4, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, why don't you just move now and then you know where you are?
I'll move that then, yeah? So,
Oh, no, you can't.
4.
So 3 or 4 lucky breaks, the magic misses you, and the timer has no effect here. So
Right.
you can still move there.
okay.
1. You are paralysed. Lay your figure down. Do not roll a die the next time you travel. Simply set your character upright again. Show it's recovered. So essentially, I miss a turn.
Right. I go.
Yeah.
1.
So you're
So same
paralysed.
thing.
as
But I
well.
can still attack.
No, you can't. We've got to miss a turn. So basically,
No, it says whenever you try to move your character. I can still attack.
lay your figure down. Do not roll a die the next time you travel. Simply set your character upright again. Oh yeah. So can we attack then?
Yeah. Since
Yeah.
it doesn't say that we can't attack, so we can just
Because
keep
we're
attacking
already,
Sizzle.
yeah, so if we were here, we wouldn't be able to do anything, would we? But because we've got Sizzle, we
Okay.
can still attack.
So I'm going to go for this Shmatta now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So, we're ready. 1, is the sword. That's a good
Nice.
start. 2 is the sword and the bag. So 3 is the timer.
Oh man.
That's the one I didn't want.
Yeah, it is.
So
But you've got the
that's it.
bag.
I've got a hat. That's it. So I've not done it.
But can't you can take something from someone else's
That
bag?
was the one that I drew from someone else's bag. I drew from my own.
Oh right.
So that was literally the one I didn't want. So we've not done that.
Oh man, that's annoying.
Yeah. We do need the treasures. We
yeah,
need the treasures.
we do need the
We do.
treasures. Mind you, I have got 3 hats and a sword, look. I just need to pick them out, but the chance of doing that is so
I needed that one.
No, is that the only one that
Yeah.
were left in your bag?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if I put these back in, I get the pickpocket, and I do the exact same thing to Sizzle again?
So I don't need to travel, so I can just put that upright again. And I need to put these back in my bag, I think, because I haven't got 3 hats.
No, it's the next time you travel you put it up, so it's still like that.
Yeah, which is now. This is the next time I'm travelling. So, yeah, there's no way I can defeat that without putting everything back in the bag.
But you can't travel this time.
Yeah, I don't need to travel because I've got Sizzle there.
It seems like the paralysis is just for the travelling phase. It's not
Yeah.
for the encounter phase.
So it's lucky that we are on that, what is it, rooms. Okay, 1, a hat. 2, 3, a sword.
You needed that sword. Now you need a double hat.
Double hat. I have got a double hat.
Yeah. Okay. Double
Am I
hat.
going to be as
Come
lucky
on.
What
as
if
the
it's a
dog?
5 or a 6? Oh, there isn't a 5 or a 6, is
Oh,
there?
I've got
Oh.
a single hat.
We need these more rewards. We're gonna have to move away from them.
Oh man. Right. Oh, I've put them back in here. Just a minute.
Your turn.
Right.
So you can't travel, which is alright, but you can attack.
So I'll put these back in.
Okay. And we need 3 hats and a sword.
Right, I'm going to draw 3. This one.
A hat.
A ring.
Ooh, so 2 hats and a sword, so you need 1 more hat.
Please. It could be a hat. Who check your bags. Who has the most hats?
Well, mine are there, but you can put them back in your bag, you said, didn't you?
I've only got a double sword.
I've got a double hat, but I could put those back in.
Yeah,
I'd have
do
to
that.
put them all
What
back
have you got
in.
left in your bag?
Yeah, that's the point.
I have.
You've got 2 hats.
Oh, and I have a mule, and I have
Yeah.
some.
Right,
Your
well,
bag.
your bag's best.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Since if I get a timer, then I can use it as a hat, can't I?
Mhm.
What will it be? A timer. I can use it as a hat. Let's go.
So you've got him.
Yeah,
I've got him.
we've got Sizzle. Hey!
So you get a reward.
Yes.
Do you only get 1 reward for that? Crikey.
I think so.
Right.
Right, is it a double something? That's what we need. Double, what do we need? Double swords, double hats,
Double anything.
swords. Just double.
Well, it's a guide, which is a minus time and a draw.
Why don't you give it to Daddy, because Daddy's there and he's going to be doing the next turn.
Yeah, I'll give you the guide.
Thank you.
Whereas it might take us a while to get there.
Right. Okay.
Well, we won't have this to deal with anymore because Sizzle is defeated.
So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to come back to Shmatta. So one of you can come round here and get this treasure chest to get another reward, 2 rewards actually. I could move on to this one and get a couple of rewards here.
Yeah, yeah.
I would recommend just us getting the treasure chest, and then then all of us trying to take on Shmatta.
Right, let's see what we've got. So 2. So I'm going to move to here.
Okay,
I would
different
recommend that.
tactic. Different tactic.
So
Oh,
I've got
nice.
a goblin shapeshifter, which is 3 magic hats and a treasure chest. So I've got to defeat this thing first. I've not got much chance of that.
Yeah,
have I?
because while ever there's an enemy there, you can't get the treasure.
Right. So I've actually got 0 chance of doing
Oh
that.
no, no, you
Because-
haven't, because you've got 2 hats and a grab.
Right. Well, very little chance then.
Yeah, it's unlikely.
I'm more physical.
I've got more chance of getting that because I've got more.
If you
hats.
get the grabber, then you can ask me to do it. Since I have 2 hats.
Right. There's not much chance of doing this. There's only a chance of progressing the time, unfortunately.
Shmatta would be easier for me to defeat because I can turn hats
Yeah.
into swords.
Right. Maybe I should have gone back to the treasure chest then.
Yeah, I said that.
Anyway.
We'll know for next time.
It's getting close, this though.
Yeah.
Right. So, 1. Move that
Negative
back.
time.
Yes.
2, 3. Right, so I get to pick one more and then from anyone's bag.
Yeah.
Right, pick one more. If it's time, then it doesn't count.
So I've got one. I need a
One.
double. Who's got a double?
I've got a double hat in here.
Right, I'm going to have to go for that one then, aren't I?
Yeah, I don't have any double
Let me
hats.
just check. It's got to be there because it's not down there. So yeah, I've got the crown, which is a double hat.
But you've also got a chance of picking another one from your bag. 2 chances.
That's true.
Right, ready?
What?
Oh!
Oh my god, double
See?
hat!
Right,
Yes.
have I done it?
So
Have I got the shapeshifter? I
no,
have,
because you
haven't
haven't got a hat. Oh yeah, you have. Yes.
Right, so
Which
I get
means
a reward for that.
Oh, but
That
you've
was
not-
so lucky.
oh, but you've not got the treasure chest, though, have you?
No, it's fine. I can do it on next turn. Double sword.
Well, who's going to be defeating this next? You, ain't it?
Right, I'm going to
Keep
keep it
it,
then.
yeah,
So I'm
because
going
we
to put it
need
in my bag.
swords for Shmatta.
Yeah. Right. That's going in the bag. So
So-
that means in my bag now, that one's yours, isn't it, that crown?
Yeah.
I've got this. I've got an axe, which is a double sword. I've got a sword. I've got a sword.
So many
Basically-
swords.
But I'm going to need more hats to increase the likelihood of me getting a hat to defeat
I
Shmatta.
think you could take on Shmatta right now and then we've won.
I have got
Take-
lots of hats.
Yeah, but I have to get
You
this
can't,
hat.
is here.
I have to get this one hat.
I know, but you have some pluses, don't you?
You can't take Shmatta on those.
And you have
just
some
got his
Right.
two.
pickpockets.
Right, so it's Mummy's turn, the elf.
I
Yes.
need to roll because I'm stuck over there. 1. Oh man. Well, which is quickest? 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely this way.
There we
Right.
go.
Yep.
Yeah. You could come this way and get all this treasure.
No. I'm gonna go
3. Oh, you can get that treasure. Nice.
What have you got in your bag?
Have you got a hat and a sword? Yeah, he has.
I have a hat. I'm guaranteed to get it, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Since I
because
have
you grab
plus-
another one.
Yeah.
I? Yeah. I am. I
So
am
don't put one back in.
guaranteed to
Right,
get it.
go on then.
I am guaranteed to get 2 treasures. So
Move the
Time.
time.
I'll use it as something. Right, I'll use the time as a sword.
You
Since
still need to get another token out. You've got to draw 3.
it's a mule.
So you don't need to draw anything
No.
else. But you have got the treasure, so you can get 2 rewards.
Right. 1, 2. Right, I have a helmet and a crystal orb.
Could I have the hat and the magic bag, please? Because then it'll increase my chance of getting
I could have
Shmatta.
the hat and the timer because I can convert hats to swords and we need swords.
Okay, you can have the helmet.
It cancels the time.
So if you draw a time, then it cancels it. It doesn't. have
Yeah,
any
but I
of
could
that.
draw 3 hats and turn them all into swords, couldn't I? Basically.
Both of your powers
Oh
are
no,
really
it says
good.
once during your turn. So does that mean if I drew 3 hats, I'd have to only convert 1?
Right, whose turn is it? My turn?
Yeah.
Right, let me have a look what we've got. Because if I've got a high chance of getting Shmatta,
You're not going to get the treasure chest.
I'm just going to have a look what I've got because it's easier to
Oh,
get
yeah.
that. So if I've got a high chance of getting this, I'm going for it. So in my hand, I've got, this is in my bag, I've got 2 magic hats now. I've got quite a lot of swords. I've got a couple of doubles as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for,
Shmatta.
yeah, I'm going to go for it. I think I've got a
Yeah,
good chance
roll.
of getting it. Right, so I need to get a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, move time on that.
It doesn't matter the
I'm gonna
rate,
go there.
though, does it?
No, because Sizzle's gone.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've lost.
Oh man.
We're gonna beat it, surely.
We've not beat her twice yet.
Right, are you ready? Time.
Oh man.
1, 2,
Right.
3. I need to get a double now. I need to get a double.
A double what?
Double sword.
Okay.
Oh, I can get another.
Ooh,
I can get another though. Out of my bag. Come on,
come
double
on,
sword.
swords.
Come on, double sword. Come on. Oh,
Oh
time and
no!
applause. Oh
You've
no.
got another timer in there.
Sword, done it?
Yes!
That's
So,
only once
Yeah,
though.
that's once. We're going to do
Oh
it again.
no, oh, we might lose.
I
Just
think there's a higher
barely.
chance that we'll not do it than that we will do it here.
Mummy, you
Is it
just
my turn?
roll, but don't go to.
Have you seen what's in my bag for next turn?
4 swords. 4 swords.
Yeah, and you need 3
5 swords.
to defeat Shmatta. But if I get this lance, and I can draw from someone else's bag and get a
A hat.
hat, and we've done it.
Yeah,
I know, but we only need 2 times to lose.
yeah. So I've got a portal, I've moved to the graveyard.
Why have you done that? Why don't you go to the treasure chest
Why would I go to the treasure
to
chest?
get another reward? Have you got a high chance of beating Shmatta?
I don't know.
You've got a high chance of progressing that
Oh
on.
man. Oh yeah, I've got 2 timers in
Exactly.
my bag.
Do not, don't
But I've got
attack.
2 cancel out ones as well.
I'd put everything back in because they're all good ones.
So should I use my portal to go to the temple instead?
No, I just use it to go to the nearest place to Shmatta, which is the cave.
So where shall I go?
I would put these back in your bag and because you can change.
I can change hats to swords, but it says once during your turn.
So you could change this crown into 2 swords if you want.
I've got the highest chance of beating Shmatta because I've got all the swords.
Yeah.
So I think we should leave Shmatta to me.
So yeah, because in my bag I have got swords. My worry is I've got 3 swords in my bag, and I've got a hat which I could turn to a sword. So technically there's 4. I have got 3 swords and a helmet.
You could get this treasure chest, couldn't you, in the temple?
I would
Yeah.
recommend you
I would
not
get this.
pushing your things in.
I would get this treasure
Yeah,
chest.
and get the treasure chest.
She's got a higher chance if she puts everything back in.
My concern is I've got 2 timers and we've literally only got 2 timers left. But they're already in my bag, so I can't do anything about that.
You've got 2 cancel timers there though, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'm only going to be able to cancel 1, aren't I, if I get... Right, so I'll put all this back in my bag, yeah?
You go into this temple?
I'll go to the temple,
Right. Yeah.
and I need a hat and a sword.
Please don't be turn.
Oof.
You can change your hat though, can't
I
you?
can change my hat to a sword, so
That's
I'm
it
not going to
then.
bother with that,
You've done it
because
then.
I might draw a timer out.
So 2 rewards.
2 rewards.
Right.
So the first one is a helmet, which is a hat and a cancel timer. The second one is a negative time and a hat. I might be better with that one.
Yeah, you do that, and I would recommend giving that to Daddy.
What for?
But this is going to reduce Daddy's chances because he's going to end up with more tokens in his bag.
Let's have a look what I've got. We'll just keep that there for a second. In my current situation in my bag, I've got...
So I would not
Actually,
put them back in.
that would be quite beneficial, I think, adding that, because I actually do need...
Oh, a hat.
magic hat.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm going to draw 3 out. I could potentially draw this.
Well, do you want both then? Because that actually is not a bad thing because it's a negative time anyway.
No,
No?
I
'Cause you've
won't
got
give
2
you
hats.
that. I'd give you that, since then he has a 0% chance to get 2 times.
Is it going to be beneficial to have 2 hats in here? It increases the likelihood of me getting a hat, but it's like you said, I need more swords than hats.
Well, you have got more swords than hats. I just thought that's a negative time, so it might buy us back some time as
Alright.
well.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it then. Let's just go for it. Right.
But don't put any of that in because they've
No.
got times that'll lose us.
Yeah. So, Prophet's turn.
Right. So I'm gonna look what's in my bag to see if I have enough to take on Shmatta.
No, you won't. Absolutely not.
You've got a hat and a sword,
So you need to put everything back
but
in.
you've also got 2 timers. If you draw your timers out, we've lost. I think we need to leave Shmatta to Daddy because there's no way he can pull a timer out because he's not got any in his bag.
Okay.
So, don't move.
Yeah, I'd just
I
stay
feel
where
like
you
I
are.
want to take on Shmatta though, since I could win, couldn't I?
Yeah,
No.
but Daddy's pretty much guaranteed to get it. You've got more chance of getting drawing 2 timers, and then we've lost. Why
Just
would
stay
you
where
take
you
that
are.
chance? You wouldn't take that chance, would you?
Just stay where you are in that cave. There's no enemies. You've got no chance of pulling out any timers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're staying where you are.
Yeah.
Are you
You
putting
need to-
everything back in your bag?
You need to put
Yeah.
back in your bag what was in it at least.
Right. So my turn then, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm not rolling the
No.
die, and we're going to go for Shmatta. Are we ready?
Come on, Daddy. Get Shmatta. Oh, man.
Let's just have a look, see if I can definitely do this. So I've got my hats here. I've got 2 hats. Right. I kind of need to get this lance, don't I, really? Kind of need to get that one.
Well, it depends. Oh, yeah, because you're not going to draw 3. Oh, you'd have to draw that one, and a hat. But anyway, what are you going to do? At least you've not got any timers. Or you've not got any timers that'll take us down anymore. If anything, you'll draw a timer that'll give us a bit of time back.
Okay. Right. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fingers crossed, everybody.
Fingers crossed.
That we don't lose.
Double sword. Nice.
Good start.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Triple sword. And you've got the grab bag if you need it. Come on, hat.
3.
That's it.
That's it. You've
You've
done
done it.
Oh, that were easy.
3 swords and a hat. Oh my god.
We've done then.
Let's see what the reward would have been.
The reward is, not that we need it now, a mule.
A mule.
Right, so continue reading as soon as you have defeated the Goblin Queen and her miracle worker. Whimpering, Sizzle pulls the talisman out from under his greasy robe. May your boots stink and bad luck follow you everywhere, he curses as he hands over the talisman. You have successfully completed this adventure. Now place the new talisman into slot 3 of the scoreboard. So how many stars have we achieved now?
That's
6.
8.
8.
What I
then-
will say though is, if we had started on the 3 star, we would not have accomplished this.
No, we wouldn't, would we?
Yes, since we would have 2 more, and then that would have been 9.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was lucky that we started on 2.
And that were a close shave. We might have been better with 1. But anyway. How many stars do we need to do Adventure 4? We needed 4 stars for this one, which we had.
Start Adventure 4. We need to have 7.
stars. And
We
we've got
have
8.
8.
Mm-hmm. So we
So-
could go straight into Adventure 4, couldn't we?
We could do. We need 10 for the next one, so technically we only need to get 2
Mhm.
stars again for this one.
Yeah.
That's what they do said at the beginning. We worked it out. So
Yeah.
if we do the first 2 adventures on the 3 star, and then you could do, when it starts getting more difficult, do Adventure 3 and Adventure 4 both on 2 star.
Yeah.
You give yourself the best chance of getting to the end.
Yeah. We would have never got it on that 3 star.
We would have lost
Yeah, we would.
if we, because that's literally 2.
But then to do it in 1 star would have meant we'd have had to do the next one on 3 star, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was more challenging than Adventure 2.
I enjoyed that one more actually.
I did. There's more involved, isn't there?
It was a little bit more tense, wasn't it? That.
Yeah. More complex as
It
well.
started off easy. I do like this theme as well with the goblins. I think it's better than the bandits one and the fairies one. I think this is definitely more my cup of tea.
Yeah. Gutless goblins. Well, if you enjoyed it, you can find Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 on our playlist, our YouTube playlist.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.